Epic actually has an A team and a B team, and the B team worked on. They started on season 6 of Chapter 2, and then they did 8, and then they're doing this season.
Chapter 2, season 8 wasn't supposed to be the last season. Like there was supposed to be another season after that.
What season in y'all's opinion do you think had like the best loot pool? Like, what was your favorite season to play?
Play versus loot pool, I feel like, are two different questions.
You think so? I think they're directly related.
I think they can be directly related, but like that you have like loot pool, but then you have like the baller and the different stuff that makes the game super fun.
Like hoverboards.
Like I'll say that Chapter 2, Season 7, like for example, like, that was a very like. It wasn't like that crazy, but it was a very like decent loot pool, right? That was like pumps, tacks, simple guns. I really liked the cow thing, that game, whatever it was called. Bouncing cow thing. That was fun. But the season overall, like it still wasn't really my favorite. And I think that goes on to Joe's point. It's like there's more to a season than just like the loot pool. Like,
that's true.
Like Chapter 2, Season 2, I would say, even though that was one of the craziest loot pools with the mythics and everything, I probably had the most fun with.
I hate that season.
Yeah,
you didn't like the agency, sir?
Fuck, that season made me want to die,
bro. No. How y'all feel about NPCs in the game?
I think they're in a better place now, but they were out of hand in that season and like the seasons around that.
That's a fair point. Yeah, I remember the ones in Risky were always so horrible, like the IO guards in Risky. I don't know. I kind of missed the days where there were no NPCs on the map, and like I didn't have to worry about getting beamed by fucking Sloan at the at the drill, as I'm just casually walking by across on the other side of Loot Lake.
She's pretty much the only one in the game that I'm like scared of. It's Season 2, if you land agency, like Midas ripped my ass wide open many times.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that motherfucker.
There's sort of like a balance, because I feel like on one hand, like Clark, you're super into like the storyline side of things, right? So so do you like having those NPCs as like to direct the story, or do you just overall, because of the gameplay, you just don't care?
So look, I'm a weird content creator in the sense of like, I like my content focuses a lot on the story, but bro, like I love competitive Fortnite. Like I'm trash at competitive, but like I love competitive Fortnite. I love like the gun metas. I love the different types of weapons. Like that's really where my heart is when it comes to like actually playing the game. But the story is like another layer on top of it, which makes it interesting. Because it's like, okay, now I can try to crap on a 9-year-old and also learn about what the Imagine's doing this week.
And teach them.
Right? Like, hey, kid, hey, congratulations for getting knocked on your ass, but hey, go check out my newest TikTok. Appreciate it.
But I think this season has been the worst for competitive, like in a long time.
This is fucking horrible, dude. Like this, let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all saw the clip, but there's a clip that I put out. This was the season that made me quit builds. I said, I'm fucking done. Me and my cousin Joe, we were playing a duos tournament, because last season 1 we made it to FNCS, right? We qualified for FNCS duos. And then this season we were like, okay, let's do it again. Like we're on the road to championship league. Freaking third or fourth week, I think it was the third week we were playing. We come across, like he had left me, like he was ahead of me a little ways, right? Next thing I know, there's a bounty on me. A freaking Lamborghini pulls up. 2 dudes jump out the car, build a skyscraper, jump on my head. I barely put a wall up. And I'm like, dude, okay, now I understand. Now I understand why nobody wants to play builds anymore. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Yeah. Like, I legit almost like, I almost stopped making content for a week. I'm like, bro, I gotta breathe.
You just fucking packed your bag.
Like literally, we played one more round after that, bro. We're like, fuck this, we're jumping on Apex. Like we were in the tournament, and we're like, we're done. We're not playing this anymore. And we just jumped in the tournament, or we jumped on Apex. So it's competitive, man. God, competitive.
It's just spammy. It doesn't feel skillful at all.
It doesn't, like, it's not fun anymore like it used to be. Like I feel like I'd probably be willing to play builds more if the weapon pool was better. If it wasn't just a bunch of if it wasn't just spray and pray meta. Even the shotguns are spray.
Change it next season, I am going to lose my goddamn mind, I think.
This season kind of reminds me of season 8 of chapter 2, where it was just like,
yeah,
I don't know if y'all thought this too.
I like that season more, but
mid.
That's so like Fortnite. So chapter 2, season 7 was lit with the spaceships, all that, Superman, cool, right? Love that season. That's when I started making content. Loved it. Then when season 8 came around, it's like, dude, this is the same map, same loot pool, same everything. You just put cubes and broken spaceships on the map now.
Dude, especially after that event, right?
Yeah.
Where the mothership was crashing down. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get like this whole new thing. And just
you wake up,
there's some cubes on the map.
4 cubes on the ground.
It's like, yeah, guys, enjoy the cube. It's like, okay, all right, just call Optimus Prime, bring in fucking Allspark. Like, I just couldn't deal with that season, bro. Like, it just felt like season 7.5. But this is kind of what this season feels like. This feels like season 1.5.
You want to know why?
Because the loot pool's the same, right?
No. There's actually like an actual reason. So I had already basically leaked this, and I wasn't aware I was leaking anything. But Epic actually has an A team and a B team, and the B team worked on. They started on season 6 of chapter 2, and then they did 8, and then they're doing this season, and that is why the seasons all feel so connected. Apparently I was not supposed to say that, but it was too late after I made the tweet that got like.
Wait, how did you find this out?
Someone told me. I literally don't remember where.
Wait. Along those same lines. Okay.
And that's why they have voting in season 8 and then this season as well. That they did a lot of the same stuff. We're in a B team season. Oh, so next season will be the A team, which should mean it will be a like more high effort. It's to let the B team have like the sort of off seasons, and then the A team gets the more on seasons.
Did you guys like the end of chapter 2?
Like the end event?
Like the event, yeah.
Well, not the event, but just the way everything kind of culminated with like the cube
I thought the
queen.
event was sick. The way it culminated, not so much.
Fucking story was so okay. So here's the deal, all right, and this is what pisses. Okay, let me just go into fucking the story mode for a minute. Okay, this is what pisses me off about Fortnite. All right, they'll build up a character, right? They'll present some new concepts, some new shit. And it's like, okay, yeah, all right, we got the Cube Queen. Yeah, we've been building up to her whole season. The gold cubes been running around the map, having sex with all the purple cubes, and it culminates into one giant cube in the middle. And then, yeah, we're gonna fucking make a giant diamond, right? And then that shit's gonna turn into a pyramid, and then the Cube Queen's gonna spawn from it, and she's gonna like to corrupt the map, right? And then she's gonna get killed by water. What?
I knew exactly where that was
dead. She's very not dead.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's not. She better come back because that's the.
Bro, what was her ass gonna do?
Dog, this is what gets me. How
map flipped on her bitch ass?
How do you have multiversal levels of like you're trying to like siphon the power of an omniverse, right? And here you are gonna get splashed with some water, and it's like, oh, GG's. What?
She got crushed, bro. What are you talking about?
Dog, no, bro. Because look, dog.
The entire map flipped on her ass. What's she gonna do? Have a sandwich?
Dog, yes, dog. Listen, I guarantee. Like, think about it like this, right? Sloane came from the other side of the map. Sloane was fine. Sloane
was in the hole. Was she not?
Yeah. So that you think that's better?
Cube Queen wasn't in the hole. Yeah, it's better.
She's
in the middle.
So let me get it straight. You're in a hole surrounded by a bunch of computers and other shit that can like fall on you, right? But and you get flipped over inside that hole. But that's better than being exposed in the
zero grav in there.
Okay, all right, bro. All right, Jojo Zaya, ladies and gentlemen, with the latest Fortnite theory on how Dr. Sloan survived. Nah, but I feel like, to answer Dag's question specifically, I just feel like it was lackluster. I thought that, like, the foundation and it finally being revealed that he's the Rock and all like that,
finally,
right?
Finally.
Like all that shit was cool, right? The 7 coming in and helping us out, but it's just like, dog, we built up to the Cube Queen, and now we're focused on the 7 and IO, which is cool because that's, you know, like that makes sense this season, like building up to that for here, but. What about the freaking Cube Queen? Like the whole season was dedicated to that.
They kind of fucked themselves a little bit because the cube stuff is Halloween. Yeah, like it's only Halloween, so they kind of have to be like, all right, they're back because it's Halloween. Now they're gone because it's not Halloween. I'll deal with it.
The cubes, here's the thing about the cubes, like they play a bigger part in the story. We just don't understand what that part is. Like it has something to do with the last reality and the origin, who's the cube king and all that. But like we don't. If they would just explain, like I said, they build up and they set up characters, right? But there's no payoff for a lot of it. It's just like okay, hey kids, we're gonna put this real cool character in the game. Buy our skin. All right. You bought it? Awesome. All right, let's move on. All right, what can we sell them next? It's like, dude, I get it.
Yeah, it wasn't that involved, you know, in the storyline. And okay, I actually heard from like, I don't know how accurate this is, from somebody who actually has a connection to Epic.
Their dad works at Epic.
Their dad works at
Is it the same guy that told JoJo that there's an A and a B team?
No, it's actually okay. It's like a big creator. I don't want to expose them, but basically they have a connection to Epic, and
he's been talking to Cypher Chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Apparently, they're like, Chapter 2 Season 8 wasn't supposed to be the last season. Like there was supposed to be another season after that that they were planning for, and that the reason maybe they cut it so short was just because like their game was low-key dying and they needed like a new chapter, you know.
That makes sense.
Like honestly,
actually,
yeah. I mean that's what I heard from that source, is that there was supposed to be another season after that.
My dad's friend's uncle who works at Epic Games. But no, that makes a lot of sense though. That makes complete sense, because the game was getting very stale. I mean, look at how we were feeling about it. It's just like the loot, like you said. And JoJo, I know
season 7 was fucking fantastic.
No, it was. Season 7 was
coming
lit.
off that season. I was like, this is the best game of all time.
Right, but season 8 was just like. But see, okay, here's the thing, and that's another question. What makes a good Fortnite season? Because here's the deal. Season 7 was dope, because like they added the spaceships, and you could go into the spaceship and play the game on the spaceship and try to collect the stuff to get better loot, and you land back on the map, and then the loot pool was good, and there was cool stuff with the story. The NPCs weren't like too like everything seemed balanced, right? And then
also, yeah, I just think there's a lot of like things that made people want to play. You got imposters that season. They had the summer event. They had I don't know, they had a bunch of events that felt like a lot of really good skins. I don't know, just overall it was super good.
I mean, that makes me excited for well, hopefully this upcoming season, you know, a week from now, because like I feel like every summer season is usually really good. So if this one's bad, it's gonna be a massive letdown, especially.
Yeah, I'll cry.
Bro, see, it's different since we're content creators. Like it's tougher on us because like if the content's trash, it's like, bro, I don't want to keep making content on this game right now, dude. Like let me just play. Can I play Dragon Ball for like 3 months until Fortnite gets it together? Like it's let's pray that they really come out with something dope next season, because like I think, let me say this, I think the end of season event's gonna be wild. I think that
I'm excited.
Like that should be really fun. But we'll talk about predictions or hopes and dreams for next season later. But I did want to ask, let me see, what else did I have? Let's talk about skins, because we briefly touched on that for a second. Let's start with the battle pass. How did you guys feel about this battle pass that we had?